Last week, Auburn City Schools presented 4 options to the community that would accommodate our overcrowding issues. Before hearing the options, the community was presented with Auburn's growth data for the last 10 years and a projection for the next 10 years. The student population for the school system in year 2024 is expected to be 12,530, which is almost double what it is today. 3,233 of those students will be in grades 10 through 12. The options that the school system presented envision various scenarios of school makeup, including a scenario where there might be one large high school or a scenario where there would be 2 comprehensive high schools. Each option has a rollout plan with phases for new construction, additions, and renovation to many schools in the system, and each has a total cost, which you can find on the option proposal page. The school system is still working on plans to generate the money necessary to accommodate these plans, and as financial decisions are made, the school system will communicate to the community. So here's the information about how the schools will be reorganized by grade, in no particular order. Option 1 would divide our K through 5 schools into 9. We would have 2 middle schools serving grades 6 through 8 and 2 high schools that would serve grades 9 through 12. These would be 2 completely separate middle schools, one located at Drake and one located at Auburn Junior High, and 2 completely separate high schools, one located at the current AHS site and one that would be built at a new location. The total cost for option 1 is $144,990,000. Option 2 is similar to option 1 in that it calls for 9 elementary schools serving K through 5, but then divides into 2 middle schools that would serve grades 6 and 7 instead of 6 through 8 like in option 1. These middle schools will be located at Drake and Auburn Junior High. There would be 1 common junior high school serving grades 8 and 9, and then students would divide again into 2 separate high schools serving grades 10 through 12. Both high schools would be built new. The total cost for option 2 is $139,875,000. Option 3, like option 1 and 2, still include the 9 elementary schools serving K through 5, but then divides into 2 middle schools serving grades 6 and 7 at the current Drake and Auburn Junior High campuses. From there, the middle schools merge into 1 junior high school, which will be at the current Auburn High School campus and serve grades 8 and 9. Grades 10 through 12 will then move to a new high school that can accommodate 3,200 students at the new Sanford site. The total cost for option 3 is $139,875,000. Option 4 provides for 11 elementary schools that would serve K through 6 students. Students would move into 2 separate junior high school campuses serving grades 7 and 8 that would be located at the current Drake and Auburn Junior High sites. From there, students will move into a new 9th grade center located at the new Sanford site. Also, at the new Sanford site will be a technology and career center serving grades 10 through 12. The high school would, for a time, remain at the current Auburn High School site. The plan for this option is to eventually convert the 9th grade center into what will be the future Auburn High School. The total cost for option 4 is $154,365,000. Now that you've heard the options, go to the high school website, scroll to the bottom, under Student Quick Links, click on Middle, then click on the Student Survey link to access the survey. Underneath the survey link, you can find a link to the 4 options. Click on Student Survey to begin. The school system administration and school board are very interested in the student body's opinion of the 4 options. You know these schools, you know these students, you know this community. Your input is valuable to this process. Please keep in mind that these are options, not recommendations, and please visit the ACS website for more information.